And we're going to be going through some interesting stuff tonight. Let's look at the Elementalist post first and foremost, and pull it up here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Let's just skim through this. And, wait, what's this? Wait, hold on. Every time you use a pistol skill, except for auto attacks, one of two things will happen. If no bullet of the same element in... What? What? They're getting what Bladesworn should have been? What?
It's all out of control. Out of control. Sin underneath the gates of hell. So wants it more and more. Power and fame.
Alright, jokes aside, this just looks kind of ridiculous here. I read through this earlier, and I'll play the video for you now. Elementalist is getting very, very cool things, and what essentially this is whenever they use a skill that is not the auto attack, they store a bullet. You see the water and fire and now air and earth bullets there, and whenever they use a skill of a subsequent skill of that element, it will consume that bullet to do either an offensive or defensive, more offensive skill or a more defensive skill effect. Presumably the 2s are the offensive and the 3 are the defensive. This is very cool. Hey, Sedev, what's up? I want to just get this right out there first and foremost. This is extremely cool. This is what every weapon should have been. The amount of care and detail and thought put into this weapon that Cal has clearly put into, maybe with Catalyst in mind, maybe without, is awesome. Like, the idea that you can use your bullets for offense or defense, hopefully it's not, you know, the skills just don't do both, but then there is an actual choice. And then if you have a weave skill, he said that they will consume both bullets of those element types. Although I think in this video that we just watched, let's go through it again. Sorry, just hit my microphone. It actually did show, I think, all of the bullets being consumed, so I'm not really sure here. Let's look. Yeah, all the bullets disappear there, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. But I guess we'll have to see. Maybe every weave skill just consumes all the bullets because otherwise it would be overpowered or something. I don't really know. But this is extremely cool. The idea that you can have a new mechanic tied to a weapon, very interesting. I really hope they go through again. What I want more than anything with all this like weapon updating is that they go back and update old weapons. So I'll read it through it here in case you didn't read it yourself. Pistol is a condition-focused weapon that brings some mobility, crowd control, and a large amount of damage. That just seems like everything, doesn't it? Mobility. Really interested to see how Pistol brings mobility. Anyway, Pistol will also provide some interesting gameplay decisions with its elemental bullet mechanic that grants players a selection of bonus effects. And like I mentioned, except for auto attacks, one of two things will happen. You either store a bullet of an element or consume it. Got that virtuoso floating behind them effect. And then you use either the 2 or the 3, presumably not other elementalist weapons will have this, to fire it. It's really interesting. Well, Scepter exists, right? And Scepter's mostly 900 range, but this is definitely going to be a different option than Scepter, because Scepter is very nuke focused, and I think they want it to be more power focused, where this will end up being more condition focused. What worries me is just the loading on of effects here. For example, when they say Shattering Stone fires a shot that inflicts bleeding and cripple, shattering into multiple fragments. It's also an AoE weapon, AoE ranged weapon. Earth Bullet is available to be consumed to make the next few attacks also inflict bleeding. That's not that bad, but then Boulder Blast shoots a large projectile that strikes an enemy, immobilizing them, which is extremely strong, and a larger amount of bleeding. And then if the Earth Bullet is available, it consumed to grant the user barrier. It just seems like... Yeah, I mean, Ellie's definitely needs something, so I'm definitely excited to see them getting something like this. It's very cool. Like I said, don't get me wrong, just because Ellie and other things like Revenant and stuff are getting cool things does not mean I don't want them to get it. Like, I just love other classes to also get this kind of attention, because even Mesmer Rifle that we saw in the interlude between my streams didn't seem like it was this juiced. But it is what it is. Everyone's got their favorite classes. I get it. And I'm glad that Cal finally gets to put some development time into developing probably something he's wanted to do for a really long time, because I don't think... There's a post a while back that says he developed Catalyst, but I don't think he really got to do on Catalyst what he wanted to do on it, if that makes any sense. So maybe this is the Catalyst edition that we always wanted. I'm just going to check the stream, let people get here, focus in. Shout out to Sedev for being here right at the stream launch. I didn't even know if I would be on time today. Sorry, I had to push the stream back by a day because had some stuff to take care of yesterday. Let's just say my phone exploded. But we're good now, and it's exciting. So yep, you'll get to try this on the 27th, or they'll do the live stream on the 27th. We'll get to try this on the 28th. We've still got Engineer Shortbow, Necromancer Swords, and Guardian Pistols to go. I believe that's all of them. And my bet is still on Guardian being last, because I think that's the thing people are definitely the most hyped for. But yeah, I'm also going to be, as the title says, doing some roaming on Mirage. If you haven't realized it yet, or have been living under a rock, first off, get out from under your rock. Second off, you might want to avoid World versus World and possibly PvP for a while, because Mirage, with this Demon Queen Relic, is kind of bonkers right now. There's like 5 of them. Let's just close this. Again, beta information, go read it if you want. Mirage is kind of nuts, right? And I say this as a Mirage player. This build is unhealthy for the game. I think there's things that are broken. I think that there are things that are good. And then I think that there are things occasionally that are just straight unhealthy for the game. And I think that this Demon Queen Relic presents too many balance problems, if that makes any sense. If you didn't know, let's get a little bit more of a chill song for starting the stream. There we go. This Demon Queen Relic that I put on the thumbnail, basically what it does is whenever you daze something, or CC it at all, you apply poison to it. And that's not the broken part. The broken part is, if I mouse over it, this Flying Cutter ability. That'll flash on the screen for a second. Or Phantom Razor, sorry. Flying Cutter's the auto. Phantom Razor dazes, pierces, is 1200 range. And the broken part of the Demon Queen Relic is that whenever your opponent has poison, they also take reduced healing by 50%. Not 15, 50. So it chunks it up from 33 to 50% reduced healing, which is great on builds that can already apply poison, and is super dumb on builds that didn't already have access to poison that just had a bunch of CC. So I will illustrate this, probably not on this map, because I'm assuming those Tarnished Coast boys are still camping our spawn, but we may switch to EBG and have a roaming sesh. I'm pretty, well, excited's the wrong word, interested to show this out. Oh yeah, Mesmers have plenty of one-shot builds, but the counterplay to the one-shot build is know that you're fighting it and then get out of the way. The counterplay for this is nothing, because you can't... So as long as they have poison on them, they take reduced healing, and it's unclear whether or not that's the specific poison that was applied through the Demon Queen Relic, or if that's just somewhere in the stack. So it could be that your buddy Untamed over there applied poison, and then you applied 1 stack of poison while he applied 20, and even though they've cleansed your 1 stack that's somewhere in the, roulette of poison stacks they have applied, they still take reduced damage. So there's no indicator of that or explanation. There's no indicator when you get hit by Phantom Razor, because the animation's almost 0, which you'll see. And the fact that it applies so much poison on such a low cooldown, because Mesmer already was kind of busted in World vs. World because it's got its second dodge back, is pretty good. I'm not saying it's the strongest in the game, but I'm saying it's potentially unhealthy for the game, because I don't like... Imagine if, there was a relic that just made chill reduce your movement speed to, 1 or something, so it's basically immobilized, right? And then, every time you CC'd something, you chilled them or something. There's no counterplay to this, because you can just basically throw it on somebody and then they can do nothing. It's insane. They don't even know they're fighting one. There's no buff on your bar, there's no buff they get, there's no debuff they get extra. It's just, they just get Phantom Razored to death. See? And now he's dead. There's nothing they can do. That was a tanky build, being a Reaper, that I just erased from existence in 5 seconds without taking any damage. And the downside to this is that any build without range CC, like Phantom Razor, like it would be healthy again if everything had access to this kind of CC. Like it's pretty good on Thief with their offhand pistol because they can spam the headshot. But things like this is just ridiculous. Wow, Roy logged on for his dailies. Is that sweet 5 Astral Acclaim. It's just, if these things are going to exist, I would really like there to be counterplay to them. Similar to the Ranger buff that they're getting with their unique weapons, similar to the Giant Relic that makes you large, similar to the proposed Heightened Focus trait. Sup, Grenemy? Grenemy. I'm going to pronounce that wrong every time. Just going to call you Jero. But this is, it's so ridiculous. Like, I am not a poison class, and look at this. Dude, Gun Mesmer OP. I don't know if you caught the original, or the beginning Kashima, but like, I love the Elementalist pistol. I think it's really cool. I'm very jealous of it as well. I think it's definitely what Bladesworn should have gotten with, like, you know, being able to chamber bullets and then load them and then fire them for different effects. But it's very cool that Elementalists are finally getting a decent ranged weapon, honestly. I hope it's not just also 5 targets for no reason, but we'll see. Yeah, pistol revealed. We went through it at the beginning. It's kind of nutty. I want to see the weave skill. I want to know if the weave skill is just one skill and it does like bonus effects based on the bullet that you load, or if it's actually different. And then on top of that, it gets bonus effects. Knowing Cal, it's actually different. So this means that what our trivia question from the other night was actually wrong, where they not only had to engineer 18 Elementalist skills, they had to engineer potentially, because I think this says auto attack chain, right? Let me pull this back up. It just says except for auto attack, so it doesn't say whether or not they actually get a chain or not in the different what's it called? Brain. Screw you. It doesn't say if they get an auto attack chain, right? It just says they get auto attacks. But it also means that they not only had to engineer, like, you know, potentially 18 base versions of skills, they had to engineer what's 18 minus 4, 14 on top of that, so 32 versions of skills, because like everything except the autos get added effects. Can you tell where their development budget is going? Oh man, I can't say I wouldn't be the same way with like Warrior or Mesmer if I was put in charge of this crap, but man, I mean, I guess it's nice that Cal gets to flex his wings for a while, you know? Alright, 2 people? I can take 2 people with this. What's that, a berserker? Fight you. You fight? You don't want to fight. What are you doing, dude? Oh, I didn't see that. That was really bad timing for that to come up. This is killing me. Ah, darn, they got me. That was like 3 people chasing me. There's a scrapper in there somewhere, too. 3 beta slots ain't gonna be enough, I can already tell. Well, that's why you can delete them and remake them. I'm excited. It looks like Mesmer Rifle's just a kind of, I don't know, range support basic. But it's nice that something's getting a range support. I hope it has like a healing auto attack chain or something. Nice. Congrats. If anyone out there wants to make me a Bifrost, I'll buy it from you. I regret not keeping mine, and I need it now. But yeah, it looks nuts. So we got NG, Necro, Guardian, right? Am I missing one? NG, Necro, Guardian. Yeah, that's right. I already saw Rev. What's up, Maddie? So that mountain actually has line of sight pathing, so it's kind of like just doing this. You can just do that with teleports, sort of. If it has line of sight pathing, there's some that you can and some that you can't. Unironically choose Bifrost. Yeah, I think I need to make it. I like the aura that you get. There's another thing that you can use that will actually not obey line of sight sometimes. Let me see if I can demonstrate it. I can't really... I wonder if it'll work on the wall. So yeah, this skill that I just used, Illusionary Ambush, will actually not obey line of sight pathing, and it will just like yoink you around to wherever. Sometimes it can put you in places that regular blinks can't. That's just kind of a thing of playing the game. You need to either just try it or know which things can be line of sight pathed and which can't. What's going on here? Is he letting him res? Oh, you die. I'm going to kill you. I just don't like that I lose the X mobility with this, but that's okay, honestly. Wow, that's a lot of red people. I'm gonna get more 1v1s and 2v1s. I don't know. I probably could have taken that 3v1 with this, but... because it wasn't another Mesmer. This is so strong versus anything else that's not Mesmer. I just want to know if Anet's still trying to do the, like, hey, this class counters this thing, or if they just, like, kind of don't care about that anymore, and they're just doing whatever. Because it used to sort of be rock, paper, scissors. I actually should get Sea Monster on here, who is an OG PvP player. See if he wants to talk about it. Do you want to fight? You want to fight? I'll fight. Do you want to fight? I'll fight. No one wants to fight. Do you want to fight, Weaver, dude? I'm gonna auto attack you to death. It's happening. Hi. My clone's got this. Okay, time to fight. Oh, you're a damage dealer, okay. It's got so much barrier. Dear God. Dear God. The damage pressure is real, dude. He knows if I get one attack in, he's dead. Yep, that's smart. He might have me here. Yeah, that was really good spacing by him. Okay, loses to Power Weaver. That's something to note. I should switch to full Trailblazer and see how this does. I want to be a scumbag. I kind of want to do it. Let me die, sir. Oh, the BM. This is why no downstate week should be a thing. Rude. People are rude. You are rude, sir. Ow. I don't know. I like it, Kashima. It seems really cool. Yeah, I know. The ambush is another days on sword. The thing with the ambush on sword is it's only you. I think it might be the same way with Phantom Razor, though. I'm not 100% sure, but I just don't want to, like, be that much of a nutsack. We're going to try this, though. I want to sort of be a nutsack. I just like staff. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've always liked staff. Oh, I can't change that. Oh well, we'll use celestial weapons. I still need one legendary staff. I have like all the legendary greatswords and I still need a legendary staff. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate it. I think it's very unique. I just wish all the classes were getting unique stuff like that. Alright, let's go. I want to make sure my buttons were working. How are you guys doing? Neither of us won, Maddie. We both guessed wrong. It was Ellie, or Mesmer and then Ellie, right? I was like, NG? Nope. NG? Nope. Yeah, sorry I had to move the stream. We're gonna see if I can, how I do tonight. I might make a broken build video on this. Yeah, I agree with Sudov. He's right. Ellie's needed a good mid-range weapon for a really long time, honestly. It's nice that they're finally getting it. I don't hate it. I hate the fact that the pistol says it'll give you mobility. That seems a little much. But it is what it is, you know. Ellie definitely eating well. I just think, like, I mean, I think I'm pretty much just giving up on Bladesworn, right? I'm probably just going to play, like, Mirage and Berserker. I really want Bladesworn to be good, but I've been thinking about it more, and I just think that, like, they just need to completely rework Bladesworn. Like, it's in such a bad state right now, because I keep finding more bugs with it. I'm up to, like, 3.5 pages of just, like, single-spaced bugs that are replicable on it, and in order to actually do it justice, I think they just need to redo the class, and I don't know if they'll ever get to the development budget for that. Any of you like to fight? Yeah, it'll be really good on Weaver. Cal really, like, loves Weaver, so it'll be good with that. Hello, sir. Very rude of you. Their Deadeye's super speedy. He's got a speed relic. Are my allies actually fighting? Oh, we might... Ah, he interrupted me. If he hadn't interrupted me, I could have gotten the heal off. Oh, it's the same fucking Weaver. I thought he was blue. Okay, that's why I went in. I think it's fine. It's good for LE players. LE players are used to complex nonsense. It's just the 2 is the offensive skill, the 3 is the defensive skill. Just think of it that way. So if you have an Earth Bullet, 2 is offensive, 3 is defensive, probably, for, like, all of them. Although it's going to be weird, Sorry, I looked at map chat and had an aneurysm. It's going to be weird if, like, it's a defensive on, I think so. That seems to be what they're, like, implying with the post, right? Because the post is explaining Earth. Yeah, it'd be weird if it's, like, you know, fire has a defensive skill. Maybe it's offense, defense, like it gives you a fire aura or something, right? Yeah. And then the auto attack's just an auto attack. I don't know if there's a full chain for it. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. It didn't look like it. I want to find this fucking Weaver, dude. There he is. Yeah, he's out of here. Allies, why did you all run away when I went in? No one pushes on Sea of Sorrows. Oh man, I need a better roaming map. We can go back to desert. Wonder if those 5 people are still there. Yeah, it's like plain pistol, plain monk outfit. That's an easy... What is going on with the sky? We're gonna try to reload this map. Easy, Maddie. It should just look like Dante. That's obvious. Yeah, if you're joining on YouTube, there are free Twitch emotes. There's also some non-free Twitch emotes. I saw a couple of people subscribed while I was not streaming, which was very interesting. So thank you, whoever you are. Maybe you're regular people just coming back and grabbing the emotes. I don't know. Maybe people just, yeah, want the sick Jade bot recycled some junk emotes. SOS just got tired of, we had a bunch of OCX builds set of, and then like all of them transferred off of OCX, and I'm assuming a lot of them went to like, or off of Sea of Sorrows, and a lot of them went to like different other places, because Rose was really dominant, but that kind of fell apart. So what would happen is around this time, we'd just get raffle stomped, kind of like we are right now, and then late, like 4 hours from now, we would just roll over everything for like 5 hours, because no one was awake. Oh, I thought that's what he meant, Kashima, yeah. I wasn't sure. I want to find those people more. I might go back to, Ooh, are you a thing? You look like a thing. I'm going to auto-attack you. Hello, sir. Would you like to fight? It is mostly OCX, but it used to be even more OCX. Would you like to fight? Ooh, you're a Mirage. We could have 1v1s. Would you like to fight? Poke. Attack. I dig it. Spirit weapon. I was like, what is on me? Oh, it's a spirit weapon. I dig it. I thought he was a dragon hunter. He's a willbender. Longbow. That was a good fight. Yeah. It was BG before it was Mag. That's totally true. BG was, I don't know. Mag takes it just so seriously, you know? They just take it like to the point where, you know, you try to take a camp and they have 8 people come and kill you, and it's like, dude, there's got to be on like comms for this or something. So, to be clear, Demon Queen Relic, I just don't... I don't like the fact that it chunks the healing reduction up. I don't really care about the poison application, right? Because as you saw, like, it's... everything that does conditions in today's day and age. It's just like... the fact that it reduces your healing down to 50% is so aggressive. Hey, buddy. What's up? Very rude of you. You know that, right? He's got rocket boots. I love rocket boots. Dang, he stow canceled the... what's it called? Supply crate. Might get me here. Thief, bro, you better kill this guy. Jump me while I was on a worm with no cooldowns. This is a new thief. Very new thief. You could definitely do Alucard. Dig it could. The problem with that is I already posted on the forums the way they described it. And also, what's up, dude? Hope you've been having fun playing other games. The problem with it is there's like 3 problems, right? The first is mechanical. Once you use a burst skill on anything but Bladesworn or Spellbreaker, you're not going to have adrenaline, right? Or flow, or whatever it is. So you're not going to be able to take advantage of it. 2, it's random. So it's whenever you hit a sub 50% enemy, and there's no buff on your bar. So it's impossible for both you and your opponent to try to play around it, right? 3, is this like 8 people? It's like 8 people. They're all mad at me. Oh god, it's a mini Zerg. Just gonna open my map now. 3, it's on a really random cooldown. So it's like 8 seconds or 12 seconds or something instead of 15. So it's like, the issue with this is you can't keep track of it in your head. There's no buff on your bar, the way they describe. Like, there's currently no buff for heightened focus, so you and your opponent don't know if it's up. You can randomly trigger it by hitting, like, a rabbit. Like, say I'd use Gunsaber 4 and it goes to a rabbit and triggers it, right? When my burst skill isn't off cooldown. Even if that doesn't happen, it could still just hit something in a Zerg, and it would randomly trigger. And then, again, while there are things, and this is a good mechanical change, like, it's objectively better than heightened focus is right now, like mechanical changes are usually better. And there are ways to get instant adrenaline or flow or whatever to bust out another, you see it, oh, it triggered and reset my thing, even though there's probably no audio cue either. It's like asking someone to build that into their kit is so incredibly dumb. It should literally just be your burst skills have no cooldown, but trigger at like level 1s all the time or something. Like, that's what it should be. Or any number of other things I suggested on the forums. Like, you on elite skill, your burst skills have no cooldown for 10 seconds or something. Like, there's so many ways they can do it. But having an RNG trigger on a resource that you use up is really dumb. But yeah, we'll see. I agree. I'm just getting really tired of them. I don't want to turn this into a SoTO complains about stuff stream, but I'm getting really tired of, like, especially with like things like the LE pistol. Like, that's a really well thought out weapon where a lot of development budget went, clearly. It's really good. I want Elementalists to get that weapon. I want Warriors to have that level of passion for it. There's so many things they could do. They literally even called it like armaments or ammunition in the LE pistol thing, and it's like, bruh, come on. But I'm over it. I can play Mesmer. It's like they're getting another healing steroid in Discipline when what's it called? Bladesworn already has one. Granted, Vengeful Return is literally the worst trait in the world, so literally anything is better than that. But it just, I don't know, Guy disagrees, but it just seems like Arms is going to be another steroid trait line. And which would, again, be fine if Tactics made sense, but Tactics doesn't make sense, so what they need to do really is shuffle Tactics' traits around for it to be a support. But whatever. Ellie hype. What'll be tomorrow? NG will be tomorrow. Guardian's still last, I'm sticking to it. NG Necro Guardian. NG Necro Guardian. What is the 28th? Is the 28th a Friday? 13 days from now. Yes, right? The 28th is a... No, 28th is... I'm looking this up. I want to plan my life. 23. 28th is a Saturday, so that makes sense. Stream on Friday and then beta on Saturday. Cool. When's the balance patch? That Tuesday? Did I get that off? Is it the 23rd? I keep saying 28th for balance patch too, but that's literally impossible because it's a Saturday. I mean, hopefully it's... I just hope it's fun. I know it'll be ridiculous. It's gonna be like Mace Ranger, but even more jacked, Guardians need a mid-range weapon, but Warrior also needs a mid-range weapon, so it's whatever. Revenant's getting a lightsaber is pretty cool. I really want to know whether or not the Revenant auto attack chain is 130 range or 360. Like if it's just like a bigger, longer melee hit, you know, with the lightsaber swing. Because they said it's 360 around you for the third hit. So I want to know if the first two are also like huge. That'd be great in Zergs, right? If it hits 5 targets. Interesting. If I daze myself with... Oh, look at the Demon Queen. I don't take poison. Interesting. It does not trigger on yourself. Yeah, main hand greatsword. Pretty much. I haven't seen any solo roamers tonight. Won the couple 1v1 fights I had. Getting ganked by like 8 people. Oh, and Dig, there's emotes on Twitch. I have a Twitch thing now, so go grab them, they're free. For the 3 people like Maddie who are subscribed, they can use them during Cal's stream, and we'll see if I get banned or not from Twitch on Friday. Or next Friday. That'd be funny. Yeah, pretty much. I think they could do it. Will they? That's another question. Signs point to probably not. I think Bladesworn just needs a complete rework if they were ever going to do anything with it. It's so garbage. Look at this laser show I do whenever I do Phantom Razor, man. And now Forever fought you, yeah. Harbinger's still, I think, the strongest roamer in World vs. World. I have some ideas for Berserker builds post-patch as well, and I kind of wanted to practice those, but I promised I'd... Okay. That was rude. Sir. Very rude. Very rude. Did you just teleport in place? Nope. Went over here. Nope, he didn't. How many are there? That's not the one I'm targeting, game. Sorry, this is big focus time. Sorry, you need to press a Condi Cleanse button at some point. Yeah, I love that. Now Carapace is going to do that too. Necromancer, Harbinger's gonna be the tankiest thing on the face of the planet. Harbinger, weaker in Shroud. Wink. You know? Wink. Like the wink is in the trait line. Oh, man. Part of their thing does say protection does condition reduction as well, right? Wow, that's gonna be cracked. I wonder if you can make one that'll just take 0 damage, like Revenant used to, you know, with the additive bonuses and everything. That'd be crazy. What's Harbinger? The tankiest thing on the planet. How do you fight it? You don't. Man. He's mad. He's back for more. He's back for more. Is his friend with him? I think he brought a different friend this time. Yep, there's his friend. Bye, sir. I appreciate your macaw wings. Trailblazer's a gross stat. Even when it came out, I thought it was a gross stat. I was getting more value out of concentration from Selly gear for a really long time, but with how much damage that Weaver was doing to me for a while earlier. Dire's alright. Dire used to be is the old Trailblazer, right? If you can get your condition duration from somewhere else, it's fine. Dire's actually better for things that get automatic condition duration, like OG Berserker back when it used to get like plus 30% burning duration. Yeah, of course. That's why Sally Gear does that, is because you can have a viable build. Trailblazer's also a pain in the butt to get if you don't have Legendary. The Maguma Lilies were really expensive for a really long time for a reason. What is poisoning me? Does something in this cluster do poison? Do these scouts poison you? Have I never known that? It's so weird. I think only the hit, like only the Phantom Razor you shoot out probably does what's it called? Days, right? There's no way they would make it have like all of them do days. They're really mad at me. I love it. Oh man, I'm probably dead. We'll see. Oh. Like 12 people, or like 6 at least. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. WoA, they stole our second V. I don't think all of them days because the yeah, Selly gear from the level 80 boost definitely worth keeping. I don't think that all of them days because I seem to remember testing it and the sword dash also doesn't daze, which is weird because the sword, that means also the sword dash like doesn't do power damage, or the ambush, whatever it is, the like ambush skill. I don't know. Yeah, I don't, there's no way that like all the mirror things daze, right? Like we can just test this here. How do I summon a clone with this crap? You stay there. Oh, darn it. Can I face this way and use the ambush? Hang on. Aboga, don't die. Damn it, my character turned around. Well, it's only getting 1 stack of poison, right? Even though, although the relic has a 1-second cooldown. How do I do the ambush without making my character spin around? What is Selly Gear? Selly Gear stands for Celestial Gear. It's what you get for leveling up. It's extremely strong because it gives you some... The gear is good and the gear is worth keeping. So Celestial Gear is very good for things like World versus World. You can honestly complete any of the content in the game. I don't know how to say her name, I'm sorry. Astura. Hopefully that was close enough. Oh, this poor guy's getting dumpstered. You can complete any of the content in the game with Celestial Gear. That's why they give it to you. It's a little bit of everything. You can build support, damage. You can't do like a full-on damage build. And you should, like, if you want a DPS in a raid, you should still be getting the correct gear. Same with support. But it's really good for things like World versus World. They're just like completing open world content and stuff. I'm carefully optimistic about the future of Warrior Kashima when they finally realize that no one has been working on it for literal years. And they put someone in charge of it. I like the idea of Warrior having 2 mobility skills on 1 weapon that isn't Greatsword. The problem is that completely invalidates Greatsword. And it also completely, like, isn't useful because Bladesworn still has 2 trade-offs and doesn't have an F1 skill. It's really annoying. Kashima, can you check one of your characters if you're in-game really quick? Does the level up 80 boost actually give you a level 80 Selly Aqua Breather? Should I buy all the XPs and start... So first off, you should wait for the Black Friday sale because they've already announced that there will be Black Friday sales probably next week. And if you haven't, you can actually put it in a support ticket. And if it's within like a week of purchase, and they're usually really good about refunding it. Sneaky. The second thing you should do is look at what each of them, like, look at what each of the expansions give. Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire will give you access to 2 of the specializations and gliding and most of the mounts. Season 4 will give you access to the Dragon Mount, but you need Path of Fire for it. End of Dragons will give you access to like boats and fishing and the newest elite specs. And then SoTO, the most recent one, is the most active, which is more of like a... I don't want to call it a farming expansion, but it's like a revision to their current model. And then like you get to use... If you just wanted to use the weapons for whatever reason instead of the actual elite specs, you could buy SoTO and just use whatever weapon on... Mesmer or whatever. So like a Mesmer could use an axe or a dagger instead of having to own all the expansions. But definitely if you're thinking about buying all the expansions, wait for Black Friday sales because they've already announced that those are going to happen. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'm down to help. Don't feel like you're bothering me and play this build blindfolded. Oh, it's the engineer. He's probably really mad. God damn it. Why are there always 8 people? I vehemently dislike that there's always 8 people. Oh, Jesus. This just turns into how long can I live, right? How many was this? There was even a Bladesworn in here? Heck yeah, guy. You rock it. You rock that trash can of a spec. I'll try. There are some really good Berserker builds if it makes you feel any better dig. So, like, unironically very good Berserker builds that are very fun to play. Yeah. Cheers, dude. Yeah, if anyone else is new or wants to jump in or has any questions, just always let me know. Always down to help. If you need visual aids, I can pull up a browser as well. I'm gonna try to restrain myself from, I can't imagine that, Kashima. That's just impossible. It's like imagining what's going on with Elementalist Pistol. It just explodes my brain. My tiny ape brain just dies. I kind of want to transfer to Charnus Coast. We've always been on SOS, but there's like, you know, they got active roaming parties. I dig it. Shout out to Tarnished Coast Bros. Like the core engineer dude, as butthurt as he was making his build work, and that's awesome. I love to see stuff like that. So let's go with off the wall guesses. Shortbow and engineer's got to be a support weapon. Oh wait, no it doesn't, because medkit is their support weapon. It doesn't need to do anything. Shortbow is going to be a melee weapon. Sword on Necro is going to be a long-range healing weapon, and Gun Guardian is going to make you uninstall the game. It'd be funny, right? That'd be a funny troll for necromancers. We know you've been wanting a support weapon. Oh no. So we made a sword Oh no. A support weapon. Ah! Be great, right? Oh, this poor rock is Alphon. I meant you no harm, my clones did it! It gives the Selly Aqua Breather and Trident. So yeah, to anyone asking, definitely always keep the Celestial underwater weapons, if nothing else, in the Aqua Breather. Because until recently, and still kind of recently, Celestial Aqua Breathers, for as little content as you're going to use them for, is a pain in the butt to get. So if nothing else, keep those. I still prefer Axe. Even with how cracked this build is, I still prefer Axe. I just like the playstyle of it. This just seems like such a bitch playstyle. Like, kite the enemy until they die from poison damage. Okay, Ranger. You know? Somebody check on the date of the patch for me. Like, when's the actual balance patch? I bet it's the 23rd. I bet it's that Tuesday beforehand. Huh, it's before Thanksgiving. That's interesting. Yeah, because they said November. And that's the only other 20-day... No, it's the, okay, so it's Tuesday. Let's see if I can finally kill this worm. I kind of want to take this into PvP. Should we brave PvP, chat? Should we brave some PvP for this ridiculous, stupid build? See how we do. Let's do it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do some nonsense here. Yeah, let's try. I gotta switch to my PvP Mesmer. The reason I have specifically 2 Mirages for this is because if you ever have expensive food in World vs. World, and you go into PvP, it eats your food. It'll keep your boosters on, but they'll keep ticking down, and it eats your food. And if you have expensive food, like I run on Mirage, that sucks. So let's give this a shot here. I gotta get my hero point. Very important. Gotta get DMCA'd by whatever this band is. Powerwolf, also very important. Didn't switch to my streamable playlist. Already probably banned in 8 countries. It's okay. I don't want to be monetized in Russia anyway. It's weird that it's only... I think it's because of the... not war, but war going on. A lot of my German music gets blocked in Russia. Can this thing die? Can you tell how much damage Axe doesn't do right now? Good lord. Okay. Ooh, Mr. Coins. Both PvP and World vs. World. World vs. World you want to do... So, there's a couple that you can do once. Get all the ones that are once out of the way first, because they give the most Mystic Clovers. Like, if you look up reward track on the wiki, do the ones that are once and not repeatable first. Like, there's a couple of PvP tracks that will give, like, stuff for Stronghold, but they also give Black Lion keys, and you can only do them once. Once you unlock the Warclaw, I know it's expensive, but I would do the special you have to buy it 200 gold Warclaw track. Because it gives a buttload of tickets and like Black Lion keys, and then gives you a skin at the end of it. You don't have to rush them, right? But eventually I would say look into doing that. Very, very, very solid. Alright. PvP interface. Wow, that's weird. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing for a rune here? Is Thorns in? Or am I going full defense scumbag? I think we're going Thorns. Wait, is Trapper in here? That's 20%. What's Trapper these days? I don't think that's any better. I want my poison to stick. Cleansing energy, that's correct. This needs to not be the fudge. Why can't I select my legendary torch in the PvP interface? Okay, whatever. Game. It's weird. And demon. Yeah, there we go. I already feel like a scumbag. Let's do it. That's correct. Domination. Sorry, I can look at chat in a second. Specking out my completely fair PvP build. No, really. Alright, we'll go move her. Now we'll queue from here. I don't want to get in combat. Oh wait, I can queue on the other one, then switch back. Alright, we did it. Science. There's Battle of Memories 1. Yeah, Memories of Battle have gone down, but it's you get a decent amount from the reward track, the Warclaw one. But yeah, you do have to actually finish, I believe, a base reward track to get the Warclaw anyway, and that's just once you start it, you have to put like one World versus World mastery point into training for the cat, and then you unlock the ability to do it, so do that one first, because you need the stuff that you get at the end of that. But if you didn't know, World vs. World and PvP are like the place to use all your boosters that you've been sitting on. If you're not trying to like grind out experience for masteries from somewhere else. So like those celebration boosters and stuff, you can pop those for PvP and World vs. World and, you know, read it, but most of them affect it and help and work and stuff. Don't forget your faction provisioners. Very important. And we can queue from World vs. World. Let's go lose a bunch of matches, chat. I have no idea what's good in PvP right now because I have been avoiding it like the plague. Oh, it's 2v2s. Well, that's going to be weird. We want to see some Conquest or we want to see some 2v2s? What are we going to do? Let's see how we just do in like 2v2s. I'm aware. And then World vs. World, just Gift of Battle reward track, always solid just for making those legendaries. 2v2 can be fun, right? I don't know, Kashima. I'm asking you. Blue guy, do you want to fight? You want to fight? I'll fight. You want to get your dailies? All right. Bye. He doesn't want to fight. We'll try some 2v2. Biggest thing I don't like about 2v2 is there's no map variety. Same three things. I guess the same thing can be said about PvP, right? Let's actually go to meta battle. Let's do an experiment. Let's get up on Pride Rock here. Do you want to fight? Bladesworn lady. You look like my Bladesworn lady. Do you want to fight? You don't want to fight. All right. Cat on Pride Rock and just like Lion King this, and then we'll open a Firefox browser and look at what's even on meta. Oh, God. I knew it as soon as I was going to open a browser, dude. It's really fun if you have a build you enjoy, Kashima. I bet you'd rock it with a Spellbreaker, honestly. Spellbreaker does really well, like consistently. Let's open meta battle here. My YouTube search history. It's all Guild Wars. PvP. Let's see what we're going to be fighting. Defense Condyzerker, really. Core, Sport, Burst, Script, Gyro. Conditions, Spectre. Staff Dagger, Untamed Duelist. I hope we run into that. This should not be up there. This is a trash can. Cool. I'm excited. Let's fight some stuff. Any non-written rules? No, not really. I mean, that's kind of a thing, and you'll get yelled at no matter what you do, yes. But that one area I showed you on the side of EBG, like this one forest area that's on like the right of Stone Mist, between Durio's Gulch and Stone Mist Castle, this one forest area is like where people duel. So if you see people 1v1ing there, like maybe don't interfere with them. But yeah. That's like pretty much it. World versus World is and will always be and is meant to be a beautiful shit fight. Okay, that's not 2v2. Did I hit the 2v2 thing, chat? Like, what button did I hit? Did I have a stroke? Like, I might have, right? I think I had a stroke between clicking the button. I'm gonna have to go look back and look on my VOD. I swear it was said 1v2, 1 to 2. And yeah, Sudev, that's Sudev, sorry, I don't know. Yeah, I thought I did too. So weird. Anyway, yeah, that's the biggest problem my friend Sulfir has with PvP is he just wants more people playing it because more people mean better matches and the queues are shorter. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad I didn't just like take a bunch of acid before I started streaming, cause what? What is my life right now? Whatever. Fine. Guess I'll do this. And it is... Okay, ranked arena. Did ranked arenas just What? This says ranked arena. This game is so good. Game has literally no bugs in it. It's flawless. If I was in chat right now, I'd be using my gold coins to tell the chat to stay hydrated. That's one fun bonus thing you can do by playing along at home. As long as you're logged in on Twitch, you too can use your gold coins. Yeah, there we go. Yes, gets it. I'm trying to make it fun. I saw that you could do that for free, so... Pretty good. Oh, I didn't even see what we're fighting. I want to fight that weird staff dagger untamed thing. Oh, good. A Deadeye. My favorite thing to fight. Oh, good. Somebody else is going home. My favorite thing to fight. Oh, good. I have a greatsword? Oh, that's a problem. Well, we have issues, chat. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? I'm only in a rabbit amulet. I don't know how I have a greatsword. I just set this up. Whatever. We'll make it work. Maybe I just never need to switch weapons. Here's the second invuln. He's got it. Alright, good enough. Be the weirdest build ever. What color are we? I think we're blue. So we lost... A bunch of people died, but we have 2 points, which is good. I'm gonna make the worst decision ever and try to save my ally. It did not happen. This is going poorly. I can't imagine why. Damn. I need to just find a point and stick on it. Yeah, I bought it. I bought it, Kushima. Yeah, Maddie, apparently I hit ranked and 2v2 is a lie. Which I did not know. But also, I blame myself for coming into this with the wrong weapon. No one told me. Blame all of you. I take zero responsibility for this. Yeah, it's just not 2v2. Why are they losing to one Elementalist? Why are you losing to one base Elementalist who appears to do all the damage in the fucking world? Hey buddy, what's up? I like this Elementalist build. He's cool. You wanna be friends? We're hanging in here, despite me being a clown. Deadeye just posted up here. Oop, fell off. There we go. Controller issues. The Condi Greatsword build, they'll never see it coming. I love this song so hard. I've listened to this song probably like 50 times in the last 2 days. See if I can get the decap. Seems unlikely. I want to see what they're doing. Hey, buddy. Still hanging in here. The other team can't decap for shit. Can I just take their support guardian out of the fight? Literally sit over here with him? Do you see how it created a clone of the guardian? Because he reflected my thing? That's what the new Mesmer spec should have done. 100%. Well, that was some lag. Pressed that like 4 times. There are 3 people over here now? Side. That was some crazy lag, dude. You have 2 points. Definitely possible. If I wasn't a clown, it'd be even more possible. I blame whatever idiot told me to put on a greatsword. Oh, and I don't have the staff thing. Damn it. I'm gonna blow some of these for another dodge. You know, my regular build might even be better than this in PvP. What are we doing here? Like, now that that stupid relic of permanent vigor's in the game for Mirages. Hey, you can still Mirage stomp them. Go forth, my minions. Capture all of the points. You need 3 points to win in PvP. That's how it works. 100%. Nobody, Maddie. I'm just an idiot and forgot to equip the correct weapon. Need a more hype song than this. Gonna lose because of the song. I thought I had a staff, because I have a staff on the other build. Turns out I'm just stupid. Ow? Can we keep them just at mid for no reason? Probably. Play something tanky. Rabbit is tanky. Marauders is tanky for power. Right now, everything does 1,000,000 damage, though, so it's kind of hard. That's a good question. I'll give it some thought. There's a bunch of tanky builds, like runes, especially now in the game. So you can, like, equip one of those as well. Oh. That's very rude, sir. You get the decap? Got the decap. It's a really close game. My thought on Hollowsmith is it's really fun. It's a really fun spec. It's kind of like Bladesworn if Bladesworn didn't suck balls. Engineer's the closest thing to warrior, so it makes sense. Like design-wise. Gonna cap the point? Anyone gonna cap the point? What's going on over here? Gonna come down to kills, I fucking know it. I keep hitting my heal skill off cooldown because I used to have a adventure rune build. You want to get it? Can we get it? Dude, go. Oh my god. Fucking people. Just fighting over things that aren't points. Always fight on points, chat. That's how you transition to PvP. Yeah, same level of neglect too. Hey, at least its Grandmasters make it do something unique. We're getting some lag fighting this Deadeye. Hello, sir. Hell yeah. Nobody die. Use my cheap greatsword skills. Got right here. It's too close. Too soon to call that. We'll see. They're rushing our home, I think, to try to decap it. You see I'm just hovering around this point, though? And this guy, like, has the right idea now. You really don't want to just squirrel off points, especially toward the end of a game, even if you're on a roamer. Like, fighting on points or dying on points is a lot of the time way more valuable than people think. The best way to transition to PvP is to play something tanky, like Marauders with, you know, Marauders build with like some kind of toughness amulet. Okay, let's get this greatsword out of here, or something like that. But the best way to transition to PvP, honestly, is to go find a 2-minute tutorial or honestly Muckluck's introduction to PvP and go watch that, because no one knows how to play PvP in this game. Everyone plays it wrong. And by wrong, I don't mean like, hey, you suck, you're doing this wrong. I mean just like they don't know what to do. So knowing how to actually effectively do your role and control 3 points is way more effective, or even to just play around your team when they're pugs and they're rotating in a way that you wouldn't normally. Like if you're on a tank build and you're wondering whether or not to rotate, chances are you should be staying on that point no matter what, but the pugs will be like squirreling off point, so you kind of need to know how to adapt to like pugs versus a team, you know, people on comms. We got a bunch of dailies from that, actually. Heck yeah. Okay. Dailies. Okay. Great sword goes away, although it did help at the end there. That was very funny. Do I have a sword? There we go. Correct stuff there. Watch me do worse now. Oh, Kashima, you love Cyberpunk, right? So, now that we've got the correct gear, I was trying to buy a jacket off some dude on Etsy, and I asked him all these questions. I was like, okay, can you show me pictures to make sure he's not just like, you know, someone who shears sheep in like Indonesia or something? And he was like, yeah, and he sent me a bunch of pictures, and he seems to know what he's doing, and he said he custom sized it and everything. I was like, oh, this is so cool. And a day before I was going to buy it, his shop got like taken down, and I'm assuming for violating the TOS or not shipping a product or something. And I'm like, where'd your shop go, dude? So, but he was like, you know, no worries, it'll be up in a few days. It's just a dispute. So, I don't know if I want to gamble, but we'll see. It's it seems a little bit gamblish. I'll help you with this. Why do I still have a greatsword? So weird. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I'll keep you updated. The saga of pseudo buying random crap on the internet continues. Huh, my second weapon set is just greatsword. Oh, I must have been playing power vert. That makes more sense. Okay. Queuing on the other mesmer. Let's go. Yeah, that's another thing. They might have actually got him. True. Although, that actually could be it, because the jackets that he was advertising specifically had the Cyberpunk logo on them and stuff, but some of the other ones don't have, like, yeah, I'll send you a link if I get one. The other ones just said like Cyberpunk or Edge Runners on them, which weren't actually in like the font and everything, right? So that actually could be it. That could be how they get around it, where it's just like in the style of Edge Runners. It's not actually like got the exact Cyberpunk logo on them. Maybe I'll just PayPal him the money. The problem is the other shop wanted like $200, and I'm not. As much as I like the idea in the franchise, I'm not dropping $200 on a jacket that may or may not fit me and I may or may not get. Okay, so if we go to... It says ranked arena. Maddie, you're on drugs. This is arena. There we go. The great thing about Mesmer is... all of its weapon combinations are good. Like, even offhand sword is pretty good. Scepter's getting a huge buff with the new patch. You probably go back to that. Yeah, $200 was a lot, even for me. I'm pretty poor as far as US exchange standards go as well, so I was like, this is too much to just throw away on a lark on something on Etsy. Someone else wanted 400 and I was like, no. I really still want to, like, I might just message Valve. I want to give away Steam Decks for this game. I think that'd be so cool. If I could, like, do a thing where I gave away Steam Decks for, like, how to play Guild Wars on a console or something, you know? As a giveaway, I think that'd be sweet. Especially since they have their new one coming out and they might want to get rid of their old inventory. I might shoot them an email. Be like, hey, I'm a tiny streamer and you won't go for this, but... you know. Market share. Where are we going? What are we taking? It's pretty easy. Don't try to get it through the Steam store. Just get it like as an executable, like the download regular Guild Wars 2 executable, and then launch it in Windows mode, and it works fine. Why is my... Oh my god, is this trigger doing it now? Am I gonna have to... Is SoTO gonna have to choke a bitch? There we go. Alright, pro tip for all of you. Never vote for Skyhammer. It takes longer than all of the other maps. It's really annoying. I don't know, even if I could get like 2, right, Kashima? That'd be really cool. I'd probably do it for some kind of charity thing, like, you know, $1 gets you entered or something. Open it up to the community. Yeah, Skyhammer 2024 got it. Skyhammer's just like, it's a really good map, and it actually, like, the objective on it is objectively better than a lot of the other PvP objectives. Like, the one on this map is basically useless. There's no point to going for it. If you see something going for it and they're not like 500 points ahead, there's something wrong with them. Skyhammer's objective actually matters and can turn the tide of a thing. The problem with the map is it's just still 500 points, and the Skyhammer itself doesn't give you any points, it only decaps, so it just makes the map, yes, it's objectively better, it just makes the matches last so long. I would be fine with Skyhammer if the total point value you had to get to was like 450 or 400 or something. I'm really astonished there isn't a map like that. Remember to hydrate, chat. Also remember to blink if you're me. I always do these streams, I forget to fucking blink. Alright, we have like weapons this time. Let's just make sure. We have like a staff that like does stuff. It's like pretty good. I think it's still in the custom arenas actually. I was looking through that. Nah. I'm okay with what it does. I think it's kind of cool you can dodge them. I wasn't kind of cool that you could dodge them when I only had 1 dodger in Mirage, but still. Gotta remember that I don't have an axe. Hi guys, what's up? You wanna fight? Are you the same Deadeye? Wow, that's a lot of damage, and that's through a rabbit amulet. What are you doing, jump dodging Willbender? You got all the jump dodges? He's got all the jump dodges. This guy die, please. Thank you. Yeah, everything's pure glass right now. What a time to play PvP. Where everything eats through rabbit amulet. Hey buddy, what's up? I don't even know what Willbender's do in PvP. I assume the same thing. Oh, the same thing they do in World vs. World. They just jump on you and eat you. That's good. I shouldn't have revealed myself. I should have just run. That was dumb of me. You need to kill that guy. You really need to stomp him. Oh, fuck. Well, that's a problem. Slight problem, chat. This is through a fucking rabbit amulet. That's what blows my mind, is like, I'll equip the tankiest amulet in PvP and things will still like hundreds of zero you.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my own bleeding.
Under something. Do we have any down? Oh my god. What immobilized me? Whatever. Well, we won the last one. I should re-equip the greatsword, honestly. Well, they keep destroying the tanky amulets. Like, the one that gives, like, power, precision, vitality, toughness deliberately gives less toughness and vitality than all the other ones. It's really weird. I mean, granted, that was how they balanced the one season where that amulet was, like, really a problem, but then they never went back and fixed it. I forget what it's called. This is still savable. We just need to stop feeding mid. When everything you're fighting is a plat match, right? Oh my god. When every one of your matches is a plat match, you saw it go off. I used the skill. Oof. I might have targeted, like, this little bulwark or something, but I definitely used blink. It, like, went off. I meant to target over here. Alright, 2 points. Take it. Dude's got fucking Nikes. Use distortion? It's on cooldown? Okay. I think I have Baron of the Arena. I feel like I should just get the decap, but I don't have any mobility up. This is probably a mistake, but at least we'll have a point. No line of sight ever. We get 1 kill. That'd be great. Thank you, God. This genuinely feels like cheating, this build, by the way. There are 2 down people here? The fuck? What is going on? What is killing me? I'm so confused right now. What is happening? What just... The Deadeye? But there were 2 down people. It's like the Deadeye must have been one who was killing me. That was so weird, whatever we won. Sorry. Oh, man. Ooh, I like her pink outfit. You get to see everyone's fashion wars at the end, and usually it's just like, why am I transparent? Oh, because I was dead? Interesting. What about third player? Oh man, this is something, right, chat? Like, stuff's really, really, really power heavy. It'd probably help if I played with like sound. Oh man. Oh man. I'm having fun. Oh, this is the wrong Mirage. She's a very confused Mirage right now. But yeah, that's Relic of the Demon Queen. I might show you my ideas for my Berserker builds. Patch pending. I'm looking at when this oh, that's interesting. I actually opened the rewazed console. Hold please, I gotta figure out how to close it. That's not it. I'm doing that. There we go. Open a bunch of Microsoft Edge tabs. I don't even know how. I didn't even know I had Microsoft Edge installed. I don't... Whatever this is, I don't care. I got this right. Yeah. I want to look up when this patch is. When is balance patch? When can SoTO start making edited videos again is the real question. Professions. November 28th. Am I on crack? Is November 28th not a, like, Saturday? Did I look up the wrong month? I think I did. I think I looked up October. Okay, November 28th is a Tuesday. I was like, what is going on? That was so weird. Yeah, that makes much more sense. I guess we'll get a Monday stream. Yeah, was on crack. Can confirm. SoTO on crack. Don't do crack. Whatever you do, don't do crocodile. And actually don't do ecstasy, but everyone does it in clubs in New York and stuff. Yeah, have a wonderful night, Sidov. Thank you for joining. Day, night, whatever it is. I wasn't sure how long I was going to stream tonight. I was kind of exhausted from the day, but we'll see. I'm having some fun. Maybe do 1 or 2 more PvP matches. Oh, nice. I'm getting ads on Twitch now. I'm sorry for that. They don't tell you that enabling affiliate will give everyone ads. Are shrooms no, marijuana just a couple years ago got legalized, and it's like, you know, every state's different, which is hysterical because they should really just legalize all of it and tax the shit out of it. But it is what it is. The lack of education and people being actually exposed to this is going to kill you information for most of the drugs that aren't marijuana is kind of the problem. So rather than educating the populace, we just demonize it. You know. Yeah, welcome to everywhere. Every state's or every country has their weird stuff. Like, America's really weird about any kind of sexual depiction, but violence like you wouldn't believe. Germany, really, really sensitive about any kind of headshots or obviously mention of Nazis. They're really sensitive about that. I can't imagine why. Japan is any kind of like, what's it called? What is it? Australia is like any positive depiction of drug use, like, is just not okay. But everything else is fine. Like every country's like different with their weird things. China's like no skeletons. Like aside from all the weird China shit, it's like no skeletons, period. That's why they have to like a separate WoW Chinese client and stuff. This guy's very tanky. Dang it, he didn't do it. I was really hoping he would barrage me. I'm gonna lose this 1v1. Maybe Relic of the Demon Queen's more balanced than I thought. I don't know how this guy has so much Condy Cleanse on his Soul Beast. I don't know why I'm surprised. Ranger's kind of cracked, but... I dislike that the pet instantly goes to the correct illusion. It's kind of cheating. Ooh, really close. I tried to snag his heal skill. If I had interrupted him there, I could have had him. That was a really, really good 1v1, though. The funny thing is, opioids and heroin and all of that crap is legal. It's just, you need a prescription for it. That's why there was, like, all the, like, you know, smack-addicted suburbs that Oprah, like, blew wide open with, like, the documentaries and stuff. They just call it Vicodin and stuff. It's like the same stuff. Trust me, I majored in biology. It's the same stuff. I don't know. But then you wouldn't be able to charge, pharmacies wouldn't be able to charge through the nose for it, Maddie. I don't know, it's all a mess. No one wants to, like, it's the same problem that everything comes down to, is no one wants to talk to anybody to actually solve stuff or take doctor's advice because, you know, they can't even, like, regulate the internet. What are they going to do, regulate heroin? Although people really shouldn't be doing heroin. There's certain things you just shouldn't put in your body. Crocodile, heroin, ecstasy. A lot of the hard stuff. Very just bad for you. I don't know. Relic of the Demon Queen, more balanced than I think. I just gotta figure out how that Soul Beast was playing around it. I'm gonna go back and watch a lot of these VODs. I'm really interested. Because on paper, this should just be super, super, super overpowered. I don't know, maybe it's only overpowered when you're a warrior. Oh, I am in queue. It's just been 4 minutes. It's like, what is going on? Maybe I need the sword. Maybe Maddie's right. Need the sword ambush. It's too good. Yeah, they gotta find, like, the one plat match that's happening and dunk me into it. I was thinking, I think it was last night, about how, you know how, like, when you, I don't know if anyone knows this, but when you get to platinum level, like, plat 2 or higher, you're not allowed to queue with a buddy. You're only allowed to duo up to, like, plat 2. And that's really kind of stupid, right? Like, you should either just be able to duo or just not have it. Especially now that there basically isn't a platinum rank and everyone's just stuck in gold, even though, like, top players, there's not enough people playing, right? That's, like, really dumb. I don't know. Because then you can just, like, game it up to platinum rank, and that just ensures... Because the, like... The best thing to have in PvP is not a good build, or getting used to the game mode or anything else. It's literally someone else on voice comms that you can strangle and tell where to go. Because communication is key. What's up, Kashima? Bro, why? Did you find a cyberpunk jacket? Ooh, look at this red boy. You're a very red boy. I bet that new Cryptus armor looks dope with those wings that I bought that this guy's rocking. Weird Cryptus wings. Oh, I forgot to check my Bifrost order. Yeah, that's the biggest complaint my friends have. Like, you can do it in unranked. Like, you can 5-stack in unranked. But you can't 5-stack in this game. You used to be able to, but there's just not enough people playing it anymore. That's why I think they should just change unranked to ranked and just let people 5-stack. Because, like, who cares if Team USA or whatever are going to get first? They're going to get first anyway. Like, cheating or not, they, you know, debate that until the Cavs come home. They're going to get first. arenanet doesn't care enough. They unbanned them. They don't care. I hear it's a little bit better in the EU, though. There's less rampant win trading and cheating and stuff. Ooh, he's got the scepter, too. This guy, like, knows what's up. This guy's gonna have a pistol in, like, 2 weeks. Ow. So, I came up with a Bladesworn rework, right? I'm thinking, I want to float it by you guys before I post it on the forums. Get instantly demolished. I think that loading bullets into your gun should be manual. I think that that part shouldn't have a cooldown. They give you back the burst skills, and they make them cost bullets, right? And they chunk the bullet limit down to 9. So 1 to 3 is burst skill 1, you know, 4 to whatever it is, 6 is burst skill level 2, and so on, right? And by default, Dragon Slash just costs 3 bullets. So if you have 3 bullets, it'll cost 3 bullets. If you have less than that, it'll cost less than that in scale, right? But then, like, Unyielding Dragon makes it do the one big hit. So people still get their, you know, class fantasy of doing 200,000 damage in PvE or whatever, right? But, like, then they could really customize, like, the Grandmasters, and that's all they'd have to do. And then the cooldown would be effectively loading bullets into your gun, because that would have, like, a 5.5 second cooldown or whatever, instead of the, like, 8-second really awkward cooldown that it has right now. Is our entire team dead? Did I win my fight and then our entire team died? Is that what happened? That is what happened. Okay, bye. That's rude. That's rude, sir. If I could get a teleport spot. Very nice. Very rude, sir. Maybe my ally will come down and help. Probably not. Yeah, they get like an F3, right? And the F3 would have like just a 0.5 or 0.5 second cooldown or whatever, and no cast time. So you could use it whenever, but there would still be a limit to like you would have to load bullets, right? Something like that. Or maybe it has a no cooldown but a 1 second cast time or something. Ow? Ow. My ally sucks. Dude, kill him. Oh my god. What is Demon Boy doing off in the distance? I assumed he was up his butt. Okay, I need to pay attention. This is a lost game. I can already tell. They chunked me into a game where I was just gonna lose some rank here. Got some potatoes, solid potatoes on my team. 10 out of potato. It's a little weird that Bladesworn still has 2 trade-offs, yeah. I think they could honestly, like, with how crap it is right now, I think they could honestly just, what's it called? Sorry, I'm trying to live for as long as I can, I don't know why. Just fun, I guess. I think they could honestly just give it back its weapon swap, or its burst skill, or both. Like, with how jank and crap it is. Like, maybe they have to up the cooldown on, actual Dragon Trigger, but... Yeah, I don't... It doesn't need stats, right, Maddie? I don't think it's Catalyst at all. I think it's more just like Ellie, Warrior Edition, kind of like what we saw in the post today. It just makes the loading the bullets more manual, and you can control when you convert your flow, right? Like, I think the controlling when you convert your flow thing is the big thing, because then you don't have to actually just, like, sit and rely on sitting somewhere for, you know, 2.5 seconds. There's still that loading, like, thematic aspect to it, but you don't have to, like, just sit there doing nothing, you know? Getting CC'd, and then they don't have to worry about balancing it and stuff. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I don't think they should get both weapon swap and burst skill back, but I think they should get one or the other. That's interesting that I can't dodge while I'm mobilized. They really don't like Mirage. Yeah, it's definitely only one of the shots dazes. I thought all of them dazed. This guy knows what he's doing. It's good. I don't know what is ever killing me on a Willbender. They just jump onto you and do a rave and you're dead. Can we stomp that guy? There we go. Nope, Blink doesn't want to go off. It's fine. This Mia dude will carry though. It's cool. Oh, he was out of range. He actually managed to be, like, over there. Yeah, but, like, weapon swap would be fine, but it doesn't have a kit. It just has a third weapon, kind of like Shroud. Like, Shroud has a cooldown. Like, it has a resource to activate, but Shroud has a cooldown. Like, as long as Gunsaber still has a 10-second cooldown or even a 15-second cooldown, giving them weapon swap shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it'd be nice to have, like, a weapons master, because originally my idea for weapons master, like, if I was going to make an elite spec, would be just give them a third weapon. So this is just essentially that. And since we're, like Cal said, they're not doing trade-offs anymore, it's so bizarre that it still has two. I don't know. That's kind of what makes me think they either A, don't care, B, a rework is coming. Because there's no way you work for a balanced team and, like, know how violently shit something is. And, like, I don't know. Just do nothing about it. Maybe they do. Such a cool idea, too. That's why I want it to be good. Like, if Warrior had gotten, like, you know, Monk or something, I wouldn't care. But it got, like, a Gunsaber, and I want the Gunsaber to be cool. Stop attacking me, sir. Very rude. I should go get the Berserker build, see how that does in here. I was running Defiance stance, that's interesting. I dig it, dude. I'm gonna die now, but I dig it. Yeah, it's cool, right? It just was executed incredibly poorly. I just wanted it to be executed better. Do you / will I have a community guild in game? I do. I have run a guild for 9 years. It should be in the description. It is called Vanguards of Ascension, and we are also making a little roaming guild, if you would rather join that. The Vanguards of Ascension, we do have a application, because it keeps out some of the people who just tend to want to not play the game and complain about how there's nothing to do in the game, but it's pretty easy. It's not like you need to go solo Gorseval or anything. And you should be able to find it as well by searching Vanguards of Ascension. We are on US. We also have merch for the guild, which I am worked very hard on, but it doesn't make us any money. I would like to heal you, friend. Sorry, trying to shill my guild and play the video game at the same time. How did you do that? That was very clever, sir. Oh, the Willbender's here. Fudge. It's a problem. Ow. That one's old. That's what I used to do, Maddie. Sorry. Hit my mic. That's when I was trying to think of, like, things to do. Like, goals and stuff. Also, I wish I was that jacked, but, I was trying to think of, like, goals and stuff, and I was thinking, like, maybe I'll do a workout stream or something just to get people motivated, because, again, I just want people to be their best, whether it's in the game or in real life. That's the kind of mentality I want to promote, so, you know, if watching me do push-ups helps someone out there, I don't care. We'd have to... That'll be our next sub goal, right? I still want to do the stream where, if we get to whatever it is, like 10 subs or 15 subs or whatever we need on the Twitch channel, I want to do the stream where I show how to bot world versus world within arenanet TOS. And that sounds stupid, and I promise it's stupider than whatever you're thinking. I dislike this. I can't dodge while it's CC'd or immobilized. Dude, I'd die. Kashima, I would die. Each time... yeah, each time Dragon Slash just messes up, fucks up for no reason, I do 20 push-ups. I wanted to do something like that. I always try to, like, play the meta marketing game thing with arenanet, where... yeah, this is a super lose game, no matter what I did. Where, like, I don't want to make them angry, but I also want to channel this, like, destructive energy I have for Bladesworn into something good. And I was thinking, like, okay, how do we do this? Well, I have 3 pages of Bladesworn bugs. What if I promise a charity stream, and every time arenanet fixes a bug or proves me wrong, I donate $1,000 or something, you know? It's just like something like that. Just like something really stupid, you know? Oh, man. I want to just, like, show off the Berserker builds and see what you guys think here. So this is what I'm thinking for when Condi Zerker gets changed. Let me pull it up here 1 second. I'm pretty excited about all the changes, honestly. We have the Mace one. So yeah, Relic of the Demon Queen, only overpowered versus certain things. I don't know. I still really want to know how it works. Dude, you wouldn't see me because I would just be shitting myself. Maddie, I would literally not be able to stream that. So this is what I'm thinking for Mace, the Mace version, when the changes go through. Kind of similar to what I already have. Got this upgraded. This is not going to have a cooldown, which is going to be great. For the Hot Hands Warrior, we still have no idea how they're going to implement Hide and Focus. I mean, who are we kidding? They're going to implement it as soon as... immediately, like, what they said they were going to do. Yeah, I miss it too, Kashima. Cal doesn't, and that's all that matters. So, we go over to the sword version, and, I just want to gain weight, Maddie. So I recently saw that my PCP, primary care physician, and they have like this weird thing that they can tell your metabolism by like standing on a special scale, and you like hold the thing and it like does your blood oxygen, does some magic, and then determines your metabolism, right? I burn 1,700 calories a day literally by sitting doing nothing. So I need to eat more than that and work out, and then eat more than I burn during the workout in order to gain any weight. I've gained 7 pounds in the last 7 years. Yeah, I have the superpower every girl wants. My fucking girlfriend hates me. But this is what I'm thinking for sword pistol. Get some cover condies on here. Get this for generating adrenaline. Yeah, sweet, sweet burning food. We switched to aristocracy runes, I think, because this is going to generate just buttloads of might. I think it's going to be really good. You'll have permanent fury too with this build. It's going to be really cool. And then if they ever fix Shield Master, I'll just swap this to Call the Weak and it'll still work. This is wrong. I was actually going to... I was thinking about running Kick in here. What was it? It was this, and Kick, I think. Yeah. For the mace one. Because you're going to have Merciless Hammer. Yeah, I try for 3,000 calories, but just eating that much food every day is actually really hard. It's also actually really expensive. Let's do some Bladesworn roaming for the end of the night. So I've tried to find like things that aren't terrible for me that also get me calories, and I found that Walmart makes these like in-house, like they make the burritos themselves. So and then they freeze them, and they're like $1.30, and they're like 800 calories. So literally every night before I go to bed, I have like a gainer shake and one of those, and it's like 1,400 calories, and that usually gets me over the line. The problem is the gainer powder during COVID, it went from $40 to $80, like that I use, which is great. Because everyone started working out at home, and then they just never dropped down the price of supplements. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it so much. And I was just like, oh, cool. That's why I'd love to get sponsored by like weird things that I already use, like on Nutrition Gainer or something. Not like gaming crap. I have enough gaming peripherals. I'd love to be sponsored like Valve to give away Steam Decks, or like on Nutrition or something. Get me free protein powder, it'd be great. Yeah, this was fun. Dipped our toes back into PvP, dipped our toes right back out again. I'd have to import is the problem. My friend was gonna... So you have a really cool cereal up there called... It starts with a V. Vector or something. It's like protein cereal. We have similar things, but ours are super expensive. But Vector is like actually affordable, and you can just eat it like popcorn. So I was gonna try to like import that and have like healthy snacks and shit, but it's like really expensive to import here. It's really, really annoying. Get that sweet Greatsword 4 off to do literally nothing. It's alright. I've figured out what works for me. It was a struggle. Eggs are always, you know, solid if you're extremely struggling, and I still try to eat eggs as much as I can. Really, really good source of protein. Eggs were $8 during COVID. God, I'm glad we're over that. It's probably made by Kellogg's, but it's probably made by Kellogg's in Canada. Ooh, there's a guy. Fight me. Give you the camp. Little bender, bro. Fully charged Dragon Trigger did 3,000 damage. So good. I love it so much. Oh, that was the animation for their weird heal block thing. Nice. He had one of his 8 blocks up. That's good. This class is such a trash can. I want to play it, but it's so bad. Nice. There's 20 push-ups right there. No Aegis. Dragon Trigger whiffing. It's good. Let's see if the Willbender can catch me. God, I wish this class wasn't an actual garbage can. Hey, it actually did damage there. I have to look at his bar to know when he has the block up. It's interesting. Why does this Willbender get every boon in the game? He's got an axe. I love it. I will wait here forever, sir. The nicest Willbender I've ever fought. Nice, just going into space there, classic. Damn it. How long does that block last for? Seems way longer than it should. Got him. Jesus. 3 seconds. Cool. I'll take it. I mean, props on him for not running the standard Willbender crap. There's just sword, nuke you down and have all the boons. Yeah, I'll take it. Oof. Not a bad fight. Yeah, you almost got me there. That's why, like I said, Kashima, it's so important to just start your, yeah, probably. I gotta finish putting the, little shorts from their little preview things up first, Maddie, but yeah. Yeah, actual God, I down to Willbender on a Bladesworn build is the real thing. The thing, it's so important you see there, like, to get your, like, adrenal health going, because if you don't, you just die. That's what I mean by it. Like, that's why I always start off the fight as soon as I generate, like, any flow. Like, you know, if I could actually hit this worm with a gun saber, which I can't, you just do Dragon Trigger 3 almost immediately because it does 2 stacks. It just gets you going. Worm, you get to live. I know, I'm sorry, I woke you up from your nap. Yeah. Class is fun. Class is a janky pile of dog shit, but it's fun. I'm really, really excited to just have a few more tools I can use. Like, if they make dual wielding make sense, or like height and focus do something cool. I'm gonna have to put some brain power into figuring out how I'm gonna fit discipline on this build, though. That's gonna be a, it's gonna be a head scratcher. Time is at 11:30. I call it a little early. We'll see. Thank you for joining, everybody. If anyone has any more questions, let me know. Always feel free to ask new stuff here. Everyone's very nice. I do giveaways on Monday or Tuesday, whichever one I stream first. We'll definitely be doing some news posts and whatnot. Oh, I'm not going to bed yet, but yeah, good night. Yeah, I've tried it. It's just, Guy can tell you why rifle needs its F1. All of det rifles, well, I want to say all of it, because Barrage does the damage, and the cool thing about Barrage is if you don't have quickness, it's so jank that you actually can't dodge all of it. And you can do some fun things with rifle, like you can run, what's it called, Lush Forest, and get like the mad cooldown reduction from it. Nice, Gunsaber 3 going into space there, classic. I just like the mobility. I don't want to, but when staff comes out, I might switch to it depending on if both of the mobility skills are on the actual staff or not. I think the charge that we saw is definitely going to be the F1 though. We'll see. What else could we do? Yeah, I think I'm going to call it early there. That was pretty fun. I got some stuff to do. Got a big day of work tomorrow. Yeah, Gunsaber 3 when there's a slight terrain elevation OP, right? Bladesworn's ultimate counter. A slight hill. But yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow, if not Friday. Thank you for joining, guys. I'm going to head out. Have a wonderful night. Have some clips for you up on the channel. And go check out the, continue to check out the weapon previews, rather. They're pretty interesting, and I'm pretty excited for Elementalist Pistol, honestly. It seems really cool. But yeah, have a good night. I will see all of you later. And cheers. I will see you in Tyria.